This is Trap back again with another Saturday night stream. Over there is my special guest, Angel, from the Angel Variety Show, whatever your channel's called. I forgot. I'm drawing a blank, but so it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're here, and that's what matters. Angel the Laughing Owl, everyone. I'm queuing that up right now. So, because once he gets laughing, he laughs like the Joker, and you can't stop him. So
no, you can't. But you and Ian both got a chuckle out of it the first time you guys heard me, and I'm glad that Ian enjoys me. I mean, it would really be great if I could get him on to one of my streams or try to do something with him down the road. But he's a really successful food review channel, and I admire his enthusiasm. And I've been watching his channel for over 4 years, since 2015.
Nice. Yeah, Ian's been doing it a long time. Very cool guy. What's up, MC Philly?
Hey, MC Philly. My evening is going well. Just recently got done placing an order from Pizza Hut, where I ordered the new Cheez-It stuffed things, a side of side of Pizzone from their 5 or more the dollar menu, and I also got a free pizza because I have enough points to get a free any pizza, and I got Meat Lovers.
Angel, you just made me hungry. I'm gonna go get pizza. No, just leave it to you. Like Angel is taking over Trap Choice for the night. Ross's Vision in the house. Top of the evening, gentlemen. Thank you for joining, Ross, and thank you for joining MC Philly. By the way, there he goes, Angel the Laughing Owl. Everyone, he's a night owl and he laughs. Hello. I don't want to butcher your name.
Ross,
I apologize. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Subway has a new Beyond Meat meatball sub. I don't really keep up with Subway that much. I don't think I have like the same thing that Ian has, where he just won't review Subway because he used to work there, I think. But I don't know. I just don't really pay much attention to Subway anymore. But me and Ashley have been thinking about going there because it's been like so long since we've actually ate a Subway. So that might be kind of cool. Like maybe I could glance at the menu and see if there's anything I'd want to review. But
it's just that Subway hasn't introduced anything new that attracts people like what Pizza Hut had introduced and what Taco Bell has, because they have introduced a few new subs, but nothing that I've seen food review channel wise that would want to go there and get it. Because I think the last time someone did do a Subway channel review was probably a couple years ago, and I know Ian said he never goes there.
Yeah, there's been a few, but not from really anybody. Like I think Fast Food Pit Stops. I think he reviews Subway sometimes. That's a very interesting thought, though. Like, who's the latest one? I'm gonna share my stream because there's no way to actually do that till I'm streaming. But yeah, I want to try the new Arby's beer cheese 3 sandwiches. Yes, I actually do want to do that at some point when I get paid. But yeah, definitely.
But I haven't seen anything to mention about the new Arby's beer cheese 3 sandwiches through any food review channel or through their social media. I mean, if it's just got around or circulating online, I'm pretty sure Arby's might have a commercial that will be on the air soon enough.
Yeah, probably. I've seen some people review it. I don't know who did recently, but I saw somebody suggested, but I don't remember who it was. And I can't quit bourbon. Hashtag burp time. Now, listen here, everybody. Let me rap, I guess, because that's what I'm doing. I don't remember. That's it. That was it. That was all I had. Hello, Jackie.
Hey,
How's it
Jackie.
going? Saw that you were streaming earlier, but I didn't get to join because I was at work, or I definitely would have. But it was sometimes I can watch streams at work, like Angels. However long that's been, like a couple weeks ago, I was at work watching his. But that was whenever I was done with what I was doing. But unfortunately, wasn't done with what I was doing earlier.
Yeah, but there was like one stream about a week and a half ago that I did early Wednesday morning at about 1 a.m. Where I just decided to do that, and it was the same day that I had my interview for the job position.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm sharing the stream out.
Oh.
Hashtag burp time.
Pizza.
And that burp was before pizza. Think about that.
Yeah.
It's okay, all good, Trev. Jackie, keep doing what you do. Keep the streams, keep the food reviews. You're doing amazing. There, keep up. I'm gonna retweet your tweet about the stream. See, I draw these blanks. I can't do it all. That's why I got a co-host. because he can help me keep it straight. I'm so brainless sometimes, and I worked today, so that put the toll on me by the time I get home to do this, because I stream directly after work. But luckily, what's this? What? Angel's gone with the wind. Okay, well, I'll hold it down for a minute. But yeah, Jackie, doing good things over there. Okay, we're adding Angel back. What the heck, Angel? Why did you leave me hanging? Next Saturday, I'm gonna call the stream. Angel leaves me hanging, and that's all it's gonna be. Yes, MC Philly. Apologize, I didn't see that. King Pretzel King as well. Yes, I second that. That's oh yeah. Bless you. What I was gonna bless you. What I was gonna say earlier was old school Trap Tries watchers know about hashtag. I haven't burped in a review in a really long time. So let me tell you guys, whenever I film a review and it's a rule of mine that if I burp while doing a take, like making a clip to be edited for the review, if I burp, then I insert in the edit this thing that pops up as hashtag burp time. It's the stupidest thing that me and Ryan made up like years ago. Let me just put like a little example. But that's what comes up, and I haven't like burped during a review in a while, and as you can tell, because I haven't inserted burp time in review in a while. But and the audio you hear from me saying it's like a little clip of me saying hashtag burp time with like a really high pitched voice. That piece of audio of me saying that was like years ago. Like it's like kid Trav, basically. Not really, but I was definitely a lot younger, obviously. Elizabeth in the house. I just realized I didn't try to like add mods or anything this week, but as you can see, I haven't put up a review. Even last review I did was the Cheez-It Pizza Hut, and I've just been slacking this week, I tell you that. But I still wanted to stream with you guys, and definitely touch base with you guys. Like, and that's not really like I have something to talk about. It's just more of like I just wanted to like hang out with you guys.
I just heard the
laughing owl is so funny. He must wake all the other owls at night. Angel the laughing owl. Anyway,
Hey, Elizabeth, great to see you. I just shared the stream out on both my Twitter and my community tab.
Very cool. Very cool. So, let me see. What else do we have? Okay, I've already seen. Oh, I scrolled up on the chat. I was like, what the heck? Oh, so Liz and I missed Jackie's stream. We slacking. Evening to Angel. Cool to share. Sharing is caring, everybody. Haven't the Care Bears taught us stuff? Sharing is caring. And caring is sharing. Or is it?
Did you see the original Care Bears from like the late 80s to early 90s? Because I never knew that there was old versions of the Care Bears. But back when Discovery Family used to be called the Hub had a 2012 version of the Care Bears Welcome to Care-a-Lot show. And that was the only version that I've ever been aware of.
Yeah. I've only caught glimpses of it. Like when it came out, I think I was past like the age to like be interested. By that point I was already like watching cooler stuff. But Larry in the house. Have you heard of Krispy Kreme burger? No, but that sounds amazing, even though I'm not a donut person. I'm sorry, I'm just not. But
And
anyway.
I heard that Krispy Kreme has released a new Reese's filled donut.
That would. All right, Angel, that's it. I'm going to get food again. Like, Angel, I was talking about Pizza Hut earlier. Now he's talking about Reese's Donuts. I need to stop streaming so I can go eat these things. That would literally, if I stopped right now, it would literally be a 12-minute stream. Hello to Larry. Larry's a cool guy. He's the owner of Larry's Pizza. Maybe. Larry gets that one. Speaking of that, KFC donut chicken. Oh, this Energy V8's helping, that's for sure. The energy's picking up big time. I can't wait to eat after the stream again, because I seem to never eat, I guess, until after I'm done streaming.
What time is it? What time is it where you live at, Trav?
10:56.
Yeah, you must be in like the Central Time Zone or the East Coast.
Yeah, I get off at 10 o'clock when I work, but tomorrow I'm off, so that's kind of why I was okay with streaming tonight, because I was like, well, I mean, I'm tired, but tomorrow I'm off, so it's like I can sleep in, so I don't really care. But I'm glad I'm streaming for you guys.
Great to see you, Larry. I don't think that we've met before, but great to meet you.
Yeah, Larry's a cool guy.
Well, the only good thing about Larry that I like is that he's no cable guy.
Good one. Boy, I tell you what. Yes, I'm drinking V8. This is one of my favorite flavors. It's the orange pineapple, and no, I'm not doing a live review because I've already had this plenty of times. It's the orange pineapple. My other favorite is the peach mango. And that they're out at Walmart right now, so I my second favorite's that one, so I went with that one. But I buy these, like, I've spent way too much money on these because I drink one every day before work and when I'm streaming, just to help. But much healthier than an energy drink, because I mean, it's green tea and it's still got sugar in it and stuff. You could probably compare it, and probably some people would be like, oh, it's just as bad, but I don't know. Like to me, anyway, I feel better drinking one of these because I don't get these. Don't have a crash. That's my biggest issue with energy drinks and coffee is the big crash that comes. Like that's why But yeah, he's Larry King. If you're Larry King, then my stream is like worth lots of money. Larry gets her done. Good one, Biz.
What the kind of crash out you had when you drank an energy drink or too much coffee? Because I'm quite like the coffee connoisseur, but I've never really have been able to notice when a crash happens.
It was just like obviously it's when it wears off, when the coffee is worn off. I just feel like I think the energy drink crash is worse, and I think you would probably agree with me on that. I don't know, but coffee is like I don't know. It's just you get the rush from it. You wake up and everything, and there's always just this like when it wears off, it's different. I could like there's a difference with this because it's green tea. And
Yeah.
I can tell when it's worn off. Like I can tell when it's worn off. Like the energy it stops feeding me that, but
Um,
there's no crash. I could just tell when it's gone. But with coffee or energy drinks, I just always get this like I feel worse with the crash from energy drinks or coffee than I did before I started drinking it. You know what I mean? It's like it's just kind of this. It's not even. I don't even want to call it sleepy. I just feel like really low energy whenever obviously I'm trying to do the opposite. And obviously I've drinking coffee before for pleasure, like not to like just for the taste or frappuccino at Starbucks or whatever. Um yeah, it's kind of it's there's a lot of comparing there and a lot of different levels to it, um but like green tea and stuff like that, I much prefer. Obviously I would love coffee the taste more. Capri Sun. Um, what's up, Butterball?
hey, Butterball.
Butterball in the house. I'm just now catching up on the chat, guys. Shout out to the Frosty one, sending all the good vibes out Ian's way. I had to think about that one for a second. Why didn't I know immediately that you're talking about Ian? Um, pleasantly surprised. Yeah, no live screen, Larry.
I think you meant stream.
Yeah, I know. I just want to give him a
Yeah,
hard time about it.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that. I actually it was like 10 o'clock on the dot, and I was like, "Oh, Ian's about to stream," and then I realized, well, he would have started on the 50 to 55 mark because he usually does, and then I remembered immediately when I saw that it was 10 o'clock on the dot and he had not streamed yet. I was like, "Oh yeah, he said he wasn't going to until next week." So hopefully he said he was gonna skip a week due to some stuff going on with him. So, but yeah, I mean, we Ian, if you're watching, but you're probably not. But if you are, we miss you.
Yeah, Ian.
You'll be out for a bit. So, had this idea yesterday, guys, that it's really dumb, which is most of my ideas, 95% of them. Let's be honest, 99.9. Um, so I started thinking about it, and like I want to give my audience. And I was gonna make a video about this, but I was like, maybe I'll mention it in the stream, maybe. But now that I've thought about it, I think I want to mention it, so I'm mentioning it, or I wouldn't have started. But I want to give you guys a nickname. Like I want to give my audience a nickname. And some YouTubers do that, some don't. Whatever. I just think it's kind of a fun little like twist on it. What did Jackie say? Remember that Ian said there would be no stream yesterday last time he went live. Yeah, he definitely said he would be streaming next Friday. Hopefully nothing will come up for that because I really, out of all the streaming, like anybody streaming on YouTube, his is the most I enjoy like joining. Which is why that I was gonna make my streams on Friday night, but then I realized, well, I get off at 10 o'clock. He starts streaming at 10 o'clock. Like my time is when that hits is 10 p.m. So, and it's perfect because I get off work in time to join live. So, I moved mine to Saturday, just knowing like, well, respect Ian's streams, and Sarah Star Vlogs. Sarah Star Vlogs does streams on Saturday too, but I haven't seen her around in a minute.
When you started streaming, Trav, did it initially was on a different day, or when you started, has it always been on Saturdays?
Well, like I've tried streams in the past, just like using my phone and stuff. And I've streamed with other YouTubers, like at their house and stuff like that. But it's never had like a specific schedule. It was just when I felt like it. And when StreamYard came along, I found out through Jason Callan, and I looked at it and I was like, this is like, I don't know. I just didn't know if I would like it. But then once I started using it, I realized, okay, people can join, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's a cool way to interact with like subscribers, also other YouTubers, like kind of being able to pick a night to come together and just hang out and like talk and stuff and just see where it goes. Once I realized that, then I was like, you know what? I'm going to set a day that's for sure stream Saturday. And so for the past few weeks, Saturday night, I mean, and next Saturday I'm off. So that'll be cool because I'll probably start it a little bit early. No promises, but I might try to start it like an hour early, around
like around 9 p.m. your time.
Yeah, or 9 or 9:30, because what I've been doing, because I get off at 10 and I would love to start streaming at 10 o'clock, but I obviously can't. It takes a minute for my laptop to boot up. Like I gotta get into what the heck happened to Angel. He has no more glasses.
When I was moving my hand, it accidentally hit the bottom of my glasses and made them pop off. Elizabeth, I haven't started yet. I'm going to be starting next Wednesday because ever since the interview, I was just trying to get it set up to where I can start and how many hours. Because I'm only going to be doing the volunteer position for 2 hours every Wednesday because it's no form of paid job at all. It's a volunteer position. So they're trying to have me start slow to see if I like it. And if I do, I might work more hours. But it's just my life is pretty hectic around myself.
Larry says, I saw my coworker eat peanut and mayo sandwich. I mean, I would try it, but it sounds gross, but I would try it. No pun intended. The other day, Ashley said something like, try it. Or she said something about some food, and I tried it, and I was like, don't you mean Trav try it? And it was like the stupidest pun like I have ever let out of my mouth in my life. I enjoy my own puns. I'm sorry. But anyway, like I'm very aware they're dumb. They're very dumb. Like I'm aware of it. It's not like one of those puns where I think it's awesome. It's not one of those puns where I think it's awesome. It's actually more of like, I'm aware this is stupid, but I'm going to drop this on you. And you know what? Other people do it to me all the time. Like I have like coworkers that are like, so have you tried this other whatever thing or whatever? I'm just like, please just keep the buzzer. I'll swoop down and tried to steal Angel's glasses. I agree.
That's what I was laughing at.
Angel the laughing owl, everybody.
I love you, Elizabeth. You seem like a terrific person.
Yeah, Liz is the queen, Queen Elizabeth. So back to my point earlier, because I got way off track. I'm thinking about giving you guys a nickname, and I talked to my friend Lucas Starr about this, and he agrees. Whenever I mention you guys to other people in real life, like in person. I just call you guys rather my audience or my subs, like just subs. And then I was eating yesterday, and no, I wasn't eating a sub sandwich. That would have been more. That would have been more perfect. But I realized, okay, sub sandwich. You guys are the sub sandwiches. That's what I like it. I don't know. It's really stupid, but I like it. Like maybe I can make like a new channel art or something that has the trap tries the way it is, but like join the sub sandwiches. And Ashley was like had a good one. It's like join the deli. It's like that's kind of interesting because I'm a food channel, but I'm a food channel with variety. So like a deli pick and choose kind of thing. It sounds stupid, but I don't know. Like I've thought about doing that and saying at the end of my videos, like join the sub sandwiches. Like obviously people would be like Trav fans. Oh, it's so like cliche that it's great. God bless America. Too meta. Yes, it definitely. But yeah, sub sandwiches like it's really out there and really dumb, but I like it. It has like some flair to it. It's like so dumb that it's kind of funny. So I might be adding a new channel art like motto or something like join the sub sandwiches. Because you guys are my subs. Sub sandwiches for life. That's gonna take a minute to get used to saying, especially if I make it official. But no, like rebranding of the channel. I'm not gonna change the name of my channel again or anything like that. But I definitely think like not really, not a rebrand, but just like adding that in. Like I think would be pretty hilarious. Just I don't know, just to say I have a name for the audience. You know. It's been an interesting few weeks, definitely, because this is kind of like this is have a good night, good sleep, definitely. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank, really bad. I apologize, Salter. Have a good night and get some good sleep. Plan 9 grave robber. I love your name, dude. Thank you so much for that. That means a lot. If people watch my videos at all, even for a second, I'm just like, I'm telling you guys, it's like, it's mind blowing. Speaking of mind blowing, what I was gonna say a minute ago, a little bit of story time for you guys. So I'm only told a couple people at my job about my channel because with my hashtag burp time, there was another one. With my job and the way it is, like, well, actually, what I'm meaning to say is my personality is literally like I don't just go around telling people that I have a channel. Like if I've just met a person, I'm working with somebody, let's say I have to train somebody at my job, which I've had to do, like, and they have never met me before in my life and they've never seen my channel. They don't know that I'm a YouTuber in any sort of way. I'm not going to be like, hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, it's just like, it's just not me. Like, I will tell them if it comes up in conversation, like if like I'm talking to this new person, which I have done before. I trained somebody by the name of, shout out to Sam at work. Great guy. Young guy. I trained him and it came up in conversation. Like, I think he asked like, so what do you like to do? What are your hobbies? And a big part of my life is my YouTube channel. So I was like, oh, it's kind of like a brushed off thing. Like, like, oh, I do like I think I just said like I'm a YouTuber and like a lot of time is taken into editing and people like a lot of people like, what are you gonna do, Trav, when you get home? Smoke weed? And I'm like, actually no, I'm gonna edit a video and I've never smoked weed in my life. And they're like, really? About both of those things. They're surprised about both, believe it or not. But anyway, yeah, it's just really interesting. So anyway, long story short, I'm gonna try to break it down to it. I mean, I technically have the whole stream, but I don't want to like bore you guys to death with this. And yes, children, gather around. Oh, I almost knocked over my microphone when I did that. But anyway, I was gonna go like gather around. I'm gonna make the thumbnail of this. Gather around. It just looks like I'm doing something weird. But anyway, so at my job, I only told like one or two people. And I know how it can be at work. Someone mentions something to somebody, but I know that I know that Sam didn't go around telling people, and it's fine. And even if he did, I'm just gonna put this out there right now. Even if he did, I wouldn't have cared. I think people think that I'm gonna get embarrassed about it or something. It's like, I'm not embarrassed about it. I love that I have a channel. I love the work that I do on here, and like, it's for the public. If I didn't want it to be public, I would private the videos, but then I wouldn't be doing it anyway because it's a public thing for other people. It's for me first. Self, like, pride's the wrong word, but like that's kind of what I mean. But I haven't told a lot of people. So anyway, there's this guy at work that was like literally pulled me to the side a week ago, I think last Saturday, and said to me like, it's like, hey Travis, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. And I'm just looking at him like, okay. Like, we were in the break room. Like, he literally, I was walking by him, I like fist bumped him, but he actually was like trying to get me. He was just like telling me to come here. This isn't a boss or anything. I didn't think I was in trouble, but he's just a coworker. He's a cart pusher outside. But weird flex, but okay. Yeah, that's basically what it was. But anyway, so he pulls me to the side and he says, like, Travis, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna need you to stop being this quiet, put to yourself guy whenever I know you're not, like, or whatever, because at work and in person, way I am in person is like, at work, unless I have something to say work related, I really don't. I mean, I talk to people, about hobbies, video games, movies, but I don't, like, if you're walking by me at work, I'm probably not gonna say anything. Like, it's like, unless I'm just really feeling good. I'm just one of those people. I'm a major introvert. I try to not be. I try to get out there and be social and everything, but a lot of the social stuff that people do, it's just not my thing. It doesn't mean that I'm a druggie though either, so let's get that out of the way. And it doesn't mean that I'm self anything. Like, I just don't go around to people. If you start a conversation with me, I probably will. And he saw it as like, okay, you have all this energy, and I've had this happen so many times to people that see my channel. Like, where is that energy? Where is that side of Trav? Like, where, or Travis, as people call me, because people literally that don't know about the channel that I go by Trav, like, they're like, I've always been called Travis at work. Absolutely zero reason to feel weird about having a YouTube channel. 20. I agree. Like, I don't have any, like, I love what I do. Like, maybe years back I might have been embarrassed about it, kind of like, oh, why am I doing this? But now I'm like, I put so much work. I have so much work under my belt on this channel now that I'm proud of it. I want to do more with it. I'm always changing things in my head of like where to take it and stuff like that. But it's there. All the content that I made since 2012, it's right there. Like, rather, with the breaks I took and all that stuff, it's there. But it's just weird for me. I don't know how to explain it. And those of you that have channels, maybe you can agree. It's a lot stranger to do. Now, I'm not saying that I don't get to see you guys, because I get to see you guys on Saturday nights like this, and my comment section. I adore your comments, like just every single one. Like I try to heart all the comments that are at least positive, just because I want you guys to know. I want you to know that I saw it, so I'll heart it. And I read it. Like if I heart it, then I read it from the first word to the last word. Yeah, my word on that. But anyway, so he pulls me to the side, tells me that, and I'm just like, and I come back and I'm doing some work, and Thomas walks by me, and he's like, I know something about you. I'm like, what about the whole YouTube thing? And he was like, yeah, like Trav tries. I didn't even know. And he kept saying like stuff like, dude, I didn't know that you were that big of a channel too, and all this stuff. And he was like, and if you're embarrassed about it, why put it on? And I cleared it up with him in person immediately. I was like, I'm not embarrassed about it. Like, it's just, I'm not going to meet somebody face to face and say, I have a YouTube channel. Unless I'm talking to a fast food place or whatever, and I think I might be able to like get something, whatever. But I don't go too far with that either. Like I don't know. Some people in the food community I'm sorry to say, and I'm not talking about Ian or anybody like that because he does it perfectly, but some people take it a little too far about the whole getting their way and try to get something early. Sorry, that's just my opinion on it. But anyway, yeah, so he pulls me aside, all that, and he was just blown away. Like, so, and apparently later in the day, whenever Thomas walked by me and said, like, I know something about you, the break room, and I'm telling you, somebody had their phone and was watching a video of mine, and of course it had to be the Chester's Flamin' Hot Fries, which is my most popular video on the channel. It has the most views, yada yada. I wish it wasn't that one because I have much better reviews on the channel, especially the newer ones. Like, I've gotten so much better at it. But the break room, basically, I wasn't there to see it, but they gathered around to watch one of my videos. It's just this weird, like, in person, it's different. Like, if I still have to get used to it. I've never been recognized or anything like that. So I have to get used to the idea, like, I make these videos for an audience that I never see. It's different. It's hard to explain, but apologize for that. I haven't been checking out the chat at all, but yes, Captain Acheron in the house. What up, man? Good. A fellow sub sandwich. That's gonna get weird to get used to. But Captain Acheron, I'm officially calling the subscribers the sub sandwiches because they're subscribers. Get it? It's terrible. I know.
You know what is terrible? That I have pizza and you don't.
it's like, you know what, Angel? I don't want to hear it. But okay, let me get back on to yeah, yes, okay. Wink wink. I think I feel you might mean yes. Elizabeth just confused me, but it's okay. Thank you, Plan 9. I subscribe to a lot of channels, and I do honestly look forward to your reviews. That's
dedication.
Bro fist.
That's dedication.
Angel stirring the Liz's goal is to catch me off guard when I read her comments. I know it is. Because she knows I'll see it too. Because Ian, it might go by his eyes. I know he does a fantastic job at getting almost all of the comments, but yeah, I have an Xbox One, Larry, and I have a PS2. I have a bunch of old consoles, but I'm currently the Xbox One. Yes, I know I should be a PS4 player, but I'm working on that. Like, I want to own both eventually. I want to own both.
Is it the original Xbox One or is it the Xbox One S or X?
It's the original, but Ashley has the S. That's the bedroom Xbox, like that she uses, and I use whenever I'm watching Netflix from the bed. But all I gotta do is turn off my Xbox, go get in the bed, turn on that Xbox. It's so nice. Once I got her an Xbox, it was just like, this is perfect. Like I can use Xbox in any room. But yeah. Well, what I was saying earlier though, yeah, that's just kind of like, it's a lot different. Like experiencing people talking about you in person, like about your channel. Like like I've done these reviews for so long for an audience that I don't get to see in person. So it feels a lot different. It's going to be something I'm going to have to get used to, because I know that, like Elizabeth said a minute ago, 2.51K subs. I never would have thought I was going to be at that point, but I also know that I'm going to be like my channel is growing faster, I think, right now than it has in a long time. So, except when I hit 1,000 subs, that was like a fast, like I felt like I got to 1K, like kind of like quickly. When it got close to 1K, it just like all of a sudden I was there. But I think this is more growth than I've seen in a while, and I know the growth is coming. So I got to get used to the idea of like people seeing me in person or whatever. They're gonna see me. People are gonna, because I have to work with customers all the time. Like somebody is gonna one day be like, "You're that guy that tries food or whatever," and like, and has a podcast, or it may even be somebody that's listened to the podcast or these streams, and all of a sudden they're right there. But there's not a whole lot of people that I met in Arkansas that are gonna be like food reviews. It's like I'm a rarity, if you want to call it that. What is happening to Angel? I don't even know.
I'm laughing at Larry. He says, "I will cut your finger off, Angel Munch."
Oh, sorry, Elizabeth. I'm trying to put this back on screen.
If you want to know, Elizabeth, it's a meat lover's pizza. I got it for free because I had enough My Hut rewards points.
Why do the fingers get so long? I don't know. Do I want to know? No, I don't. Anyway, I digress. Appreciate you guys joining tonight. It's going to be, well, it has been so far, and it's going to be a lot of fun to get to that 2-hour mark. What advice would you give for someone who is interested in starting a YouTube channel? First things first, I always tell people is do your own thing. Be yourself. Upload content that you want to put the time into, and understand that, like, if you have a daily job, like, why is Angel's finger so long? I don't know. Then they're blue on the end, but he's lost all feeling in the tip of his fingers. But anyway, Plan 9. Basically, it's just Angel. Angel's throwing me off so much. I feel like this right now. I literally feel like that. Giant fingers. And but yeah, Plan 9. Basically just upload content. Are we moving on, Angel? Are we moving on?
Yeah.
But anyway, Mr. Plan 9 is gonna leave before I can make my point, and then he's gonna be like, Angel. Angel the Laughing Owl, everyone. I can't find the hashtag. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Anyway, so Plan 9. Back to your question. Just upload stuff that you enjoy. Make it for you first. Now, even though you will get the subscribers and you will get an audience, make it for yourself first. Like if you enjoy video editing, creating, if you've like made maybe some movies when you were a kid on your VHS like or VHS recorder like I did, like content in itself is a passion, or you love movies, or like just the whole just I guess filmography, is that the right word? I guess it is in a way. Then yeah, enjoy it. Just understand that it'll be a second job in itself, unless you just unless you just talent it and do it in one take. He always does reviews in one take and he uploads like 3 times a day. But if that's you, then make it you. Like, and be yourself in your video. Unless, obviously if you're acting as a character, obviously do what you want with that. But like, but if you're gonna film as just yourself, then definitely be yourself and enjoy it. Like, definitely, yeah. What Elizabeth is saying. Do what you feel comfortable doing. Don't make content just for views. Exactly. That's kind of the point I was trying to make and trying to throw in there, Liz. Is if you do it just for the views, yeah, you're gonna get money and all that. But where's the happiness? You know what I mean? It's like if you're not happy with it, I mean that's the big percentage of life in general, isn't it? Is wanting to be happy. So if you're not happy making your content, then don't do it. I've done stuff on this channel that I just dropped because I realized it's only going to add more work on top of the pile. Like for instance, if you're a big gamer and you want to do gaming content, like just understand that all of a sudden that your gaming experience that you're like during the day or at night, like that becomes work. In a way, food is a part of art now. I think of food in ways of like weird ways now where it's like, oh, there's a new item. Like, I can't just try it. I can't go to Wendy's and be like, okay, this new item's at Wendy's. I can't just try it unless I've done it before. I'm not even going to lie. I've had reviews that I just didn't do. Like, because I'm just like, maybe in the situation I was in, I was just like, I'm just going to try this and maybe do a video about it or something. But most of the time, I save those items, those new things, for the channel. But, yes. Liz, I agree. Give yourself time to feel out what you want your channel to be. And BRB, Liz. All right, Liz, we'll wait.
And it's kind of like how I enjoy making people laugh and such. And I made you guys laugh with my giant finger.
You should write Angel the Laughing Owl on the tip of your finger.
I might have to take a screenshot and write it on there.
Angel the Laughing Owl. Let's all wait for Liz. Let's just make it awkward. We're waiting on Queen Elizabeth. For years to come. Anyway, so yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
I got nothing else, and I have over an hour to go.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Trav, how great of a person do you think me as a friend to you, even though we just met a couple weeks ago?
Well, thanks for putting me on the spot. No, okay. You're a cool guy, Angel. Like, I mean, you're very like. You seem like a loyal friend. Like, I don't know you on a like heart-to-heart way. I don't know you like that well yet, but you're very like you're quick to jump in here when I invite you to stream, and you have every time. Tells me that you care in that sort of way, but you don't care right now because your finger is on the screen. Anyway, yes, Jackie, waiting some more. Waiting. Angel's not waiting; he's eating.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a wait and eat. Like, bless you. Angel the laughing owl, everyone.
Oh, man.
Angel the
Oh.
sneezing owl now. Yes, Plan 9, he does have a channel. Angel, if you would like to plug your own channel, then feel free.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm making so many faces.
let me type in the chat right quick.
Angel is the guy that I thought would have a lower subscribe count. Not to say that I was judging, but then when I went to his channel, I was like, oh, quite well for himself. Bless you, Angel, bless you. That's what Jackie said. We missed you. Ha, got you. No, yeah, I literally, Liz was just like, all right, we're waiting for like a good minute, but then I gave up. So, actually look, because Angel has 2.1K subscribers, and he's the Angel Muniz variety show.
And I even posted a video a couple days ago.
Yeah, go check out his channel. Just type in Angel Muniz variety show, and he said he's gonna start doing food reviews. But
and I'm also going to be doing comedy streams because I have a upcoming comedy stream next Friday titled "Can You Make Angel Laugh?" Open comedy mic night, and it's
gonna be too easy. It's gonna be too easy, especially if you invite me. You know that I'm gonna make you laugh. All I gotta say is Angel the laughing owl, and you'll be exploding.
Yeah, I'm going to be trying to get some food reviews done, but I'm going to have to wait until I get my computer back and when I get an office desk because the money that I had to pay for today had to go towards installation of a new SSD drive and the reinstallation of my operating system. Because I was going to use that money for a office desk of my own.
Yes, plan. Subscribe, add the Angel Muniz variety show. I agree.
And I have one of the new Cheez-It Stuff Bites.
Oh yeah, how are you? Is that you trying them for the first time?
Yeah, because I ordered it with the pizza that I got because I wanted to try it for myself. I know I should wait till I have record it, but it's just that for me, I don't do very much recording and editing on my mobile device.
Yeah. Plans for Halloween. I already asked the 30th and 31st off because October 30th is Ashley's birthday. So, which is always like been weird to me. Like it's just like she literally think about it like this. Her birthday, she got cake and then candy the next, like, what, just boom, boom, like right there, just right around the corner. But I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I might dress up. I don't know. I have a Hidden Leaf Village headband from Naruto because I'm a huge Naruto fan. I bought one of those so I could just go as a ninja. But I'm rather gonna do that and try that. Which I also need to buy the kunai knife with it. That would be cool. At this local store that I found the headband at. But I might be that, or I might save that for the next year's Comic-Con because me and Ashley already agreed that instead of going casual next year to Comic-Con, we're definitely gonna cosplay. That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a blast.
I don't know what my Halloween plans are, but I do know that in October I'll be going to a taco festival in Scottsdale, Arizona. Here, and I'll be going with my brother. And it isn't until the 17th through the 18th. And if I do have any plans, it might be just staying at my apartment or going trick or treating with the nieces, because I have two nieces that are my sister Shane's kids, and so I might go trick or treat with them. But in terms of what I will dress as, I don't know. I was dressed as an angel last year. And yes, I am. My name is Angel, but I had some glittered angel wings and a halo on top of me. And I won a costume contest last year in the previous apartment building that I used to live at down in Minnesota.
Elizabeth, have a great night. Thank you for joining. Queen Elizabeth, everyone. Applause to
have a great night, Elizabeth.
Hope you have a good night and sweet dreams to Elizabeth. I never know how to say goodbye to anybody on here. Like, I don't know. Plan 9 is from Arizona.
There's been so many people in the recent weeks that have subscribed to my channel that have been from Arizona, and I want to try and meet up with some Arizona people to do a video together. And if you're a food review yourself, Plan 9, maybe we could think about doing a food review together, like meet up at a place and order the same thing, and then give our opinion in a review format and such. I mean, if you're up for it. Follow me on Twitter if you have a Twitter, and maybe we can try to discuss to set something up.
Halloween movie reviews. I stopped doing movie reviews a while back just because it took up too much time. Because of my food reviews, like already being a full-time thing, basically. But I do talk about movies on my podcast. I'm gonna plug. A shameless plug here, but my podcast that I upload here, eventually I'm going to try to maybe get it on other platforms like maybe SoundCloud or maybe even Spotify, who knows. But it's called Trav Talks. If you type in Trav Talks or Trav Talk Show, it used to be that's still the logo for it. Yeah, Trav Talk Show. I have an hour thing where I talk about just pretty much anything and everything that could be inspirational words. It could be movies. It literally is a show about anything. So I do talk about movies on there. I haven't uploaded a podcast episode in a little bit of quite a little while, but I definitely am still inspired to do it. I love movies though. Like, movies is like a huge part of my life. Speaking of Halloween movies, and I don't know, I think you might mean like Halloween, like the franchise, but I still need to see the newest one where they brought back whatever her name is, Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah. And speaking of Halloween though, going to like a Halloween movie type of event, Alien is my favorite scary movie. Like, it's a sci-fi horror film. Which
are you talking about Alien, the franchise?
Yeah, the Alien franchise. But they're showing it at my local theater on October 16th, so that's gonna be my taste for like a horror movie, because I don't really like a lot of horror movies. Like, I know that there's a huge horror fan base, and I always try to tell people like it's okay though, because like everyone has different tastes and everything, but my thing and my favorite type of horror is sci-fi horror. Like, that's what, like, if it's a sci-fi movie and it like happens in space or on something that's made up, or in real life and maybe even based on a real history event or something, sci-fi horror is my favorite. So Alien, I think, is technically my favorite horror movie of all time. A Quiet Place was really good. That was kind of science fiction. If you haven't seen A Quiet Place, it like, you gotta see it. It's amazing. I just bought it on Blu-ray the other day.
I don't really have a favorite Halloween franchise because horror films really aren't that much of a strong suit, because I'm a huge movie person as well. And I just recently saw the new animated film Abominable with my brother Donovan yesterday. But if I had to choose a horror franchise, it would have to be the Final Destination franchise.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of fans of that, and I agree. They're good. They're just for me. They're not like.
As good as Alien, which is sci-fi.
Well, I mean more of like they're just never really been my thing, but I can understand the pull. It's kind of like how people love Saw so much because there's so many of them. Like Final Destination, they made a lot of them.
Yeah.
The same thing happened because they're showing Alien, which I God bless my theater for having like these old movie events and stuff. Because we just watched the Shawshank Redemption, and I can now say and I have bragging rights that I've seen the Shawshank Redemption in theaters now. So it came out in like '94, but it's like one. It might be my favorite movie of all time. Still not sure on that because that's such a big. There's so many good ones to stack up to that, and so many reasons. But Shawshank Redemption is in my top three. At least top three favorite movies of all time. So that was an absolute pleasure to actually go to the theater and get to just see it. And it's so much better on the big screen. So because our screens at our theater are like massive, like it's not just some cheap like theater. I was raised in a town where it's a cheaper theater type of place. Like these screens are like the entire wall. It's like the entire wall. So yeah, Shawshank Redemption.
I mean, even though
haven't seen that.
Even though down in Minnesota, the theaters down where where that was around where I was living at in Minnesota, even though they never showed the re-releases of like how your theater showed the re-release of Shawshank Redemption, there was a theater where it was only $2, but usually it would come a few months after the initial release of the film, being at the more expensive theater, and that people want to still see the newer releases a couple months later before it no longer is in theaters. The theater down in Minnesota was only like $2 for a ticket, and it wouldn't matter what time you go.
Yeah, we used to have a dollar theater as well, but unfortunately it shut down and it became like a church of all things. But like yeah, it was literally like $2 or $3 to see a movie. That's how I saw The Day After Tomorrow, and which was my first movie to see Jake Gyllenhaal in. I think The Day After Tomorrow came out like that was like early 2000s. I think like it was definitely it was like it's the movie where like the whole world ices over. Basically, it's the end of the world. But I love that movie. That's definitely a guilty pleasure for me that people frown upon. But what's up, man? Good to see you. Subbed to Angel. That's awesome.
Plan 9 says, so what are you guys watching on TV? What's your go-to for TV? Well, right now, the cable that is provided by my apartment here, because in my rent lease, cable and internet is included, but it's the basic. But whenever I watch TV, it's more so of shows like on A&E, because on Fridays and Saturdays, there's the show called Live PD, and right now what I'm watching is just a few infomercials like the Shark Rocket Complete with dual clean technology, the Ninja Coffee Bar system, and a few infomercials for like the old Ronco rotisseries. But if there's anything that's not on cable, I usually go to like Netflix or Hulu, and I even signed up for Disney Plus.
Yeah, we're gonna get Disney Plus as well when it comes out. Netflix, Hulu. Yeah, I haven't had TV in a while. We had TV, had like cable a couple years ago. I was like really really sick. I was like in the bed, like I had to stay in the bed. It was like 2 or 3 years ago, about 2 years. And at the house where we lived, when I lived with Ashley and her family, they got cable, so I was watching like Fresh Prince and all these shows that I hadn't seen in years. So that was kind of nice. But then we moved out, and so we don't have cable. We just stick to the streaming services and stuff. I'm trying to think of like a show, like to answer your question. I may not be watching TV, but I've been watching Expedition Unknown on Hulu. Which if you guys, I don't know if you guys ever seen Destination Truth, but Josh Gates is still the host, but I don't know, I guess that show got canceled or something, Destination Truth, and then now he's on Expedition Unknown. But if you go to Hulu, it's like he follows and like tries to find mythical like stuff that in history. One of them was like some samurai sword from Japan that's like a legendary like item that they can't find. And in the past, he's like tried to find the Yeti in the snowy mountains and stuff. I forgot where, but he tried to find the Yeti, and I would say like ghosts and stuff, but like he's never done any paranormal searching, but Ghost Adventures for that because I always loved Ghost Adventures. I think that show's still going. Yes, Josh Gates is awesome. I love his movie puns and his shows. Like he's like he's always saying something that's like a line from a movie or referring into a movie in some way, and I always get it. Like there was one, oh yeah, he was driving speaking of Alien, he was driving this like they were letting him dig this hole with a tractor. So right when he got in the tractor, he's like, I feel like Aliens. Like it was perfect because the scene in Aliens with Sigourney Weaver is fighting off the Queen with the big machine. Like it looks just like it too. He's like using the sticks. It's like I feel like I'm in Aliens. Like he's always saying something like that. Definitely. Yeah.
But just so you know, there, DITC, it's not commercials; it's an infomercial. Because right now I'm watching a playlist of infomercials that I have on my external hard drive. Because one thing about me, you guys, is that I love late night infomercials, but the ones I always find interesting are the Shark and Ninja infomercials, like the Shark Rocket Complete, the Shark Professional Steam Pocket Mop. It's just the advertising and such that really gets to me, and the information that they put in with like the stuff that is with the product and such.
Yeah, that's cool. I like old infomercials. I like seeing footage from like old '90s shows, theme songs, or commercials, and just being like, man, I remember. Like, and when I remember it is when I freak out because I'm just like, I love remembering '90s stuff. So, Angel, I got a question for you, and this is also for subscribers, for people watching, or whoever is watching. Like, have any of you met anybody that, and it can be a YouTuber, it could be a celebrity. Has anybody met like a famous person, and who? I'm just curious because I just thought of
the person that I've met in person was actually I did not expect him to come in my area in 2005, because in 2005 it was announced that at the end the famous singer Aaron Carter was going to be performing, but then it said that in a newspaper that he was coming over to a local Walmart down in Minnesota to sign autographs, and I wanted to go to his concert so bad that the tickets were all sold out. And when I got the chance to meet him at the Walmart to get his autograph, not only did I get his autograph, he gave me backstage passes and tickets for the show at no cost. So I got to experience him in person.
That's awesome. It's definitely amazing. Yeah, I love stuff like that where you can just like meet people. It's so different in person. Like whenever you've seen somebody on TV or you listen to their music or whatever, like it's so weird whenever like one of my favorite bands is Chevelle, and I've never got to meet them, but one day I will. I definitely will. Some of you probably heard their number one single of all time is The Red. Everyone's heard The Red somewhere. If you don't know of it, then you've heard it in a store or a place like that or a restaurant. But anyway, I've never met them, but like it's so different when I go to their concert and see them in person. It's like you see, like you know, if you're so used to seeing somebody on YouTube or something or watching live shows. I watch a lot of their live shows on YouTube. In person, you're seeing them with your naked eye. Like it's so different. Like you see the details in their face and everything that you don't see on like a camera or anything like that. I'll show you guys. Hang on. So, okay, we got something from Plan 9. I met my hero, George A. Romero, in Texas. Famous director of Night of the Living Dead. He was one of the coolest, most down-to-earth guys. That is amazing. I would definitely probably go out of my way to meet him, even though I'm not like a fan. But
if there was one person that I wish that I could have met throughout my time, it would probably be the whole back then host of The Price is Right, Bob Barker. But he's 95 now, soon to be 96 in December of this year, and I don't know how many years he has left in him. Because I'm hoping he lives until he turns 100. Because he's a legendary host in the game show world.
The one man that is gone now that I regret not going out of my way to, which I mean he's never been. I don't know if he's been to my state or not, but I wish I could have met Stan Lee, because like that, you know, being such a nerd that I am, Marvel, you know, and all of that, like comic books and what they did with the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the movies and stuff. I just wish, because like one of my favorite characters of all time is Spider-Man, and he thought of Spider-Man himself off the top of his head, like because obviously Steve Ditko and him made characters together in Marvel when they were making those comics back in the day, but Spider-Man was like his invention, so I always wanted to get him to sign something Spider-Man related. But recently, I got to meet. Some of you already know this because I've already mentioned it, and I'm not bragging by any means. But me and Ashley went to the Arkansas Comic-Con, and Kevin Conroy was there. And if you don't know who that is, he's the animated voice of Batman from the old Batman animated series, and he's still voicing Batman today. He's still like he's the voice of Batman in the Arkham games. He's the he comes back for like when Warner Brothers does an animated Batman movie, usually Kevin Conroy is the voice of Batman. Usually, sometimes he hasn't been, but most of the time he signs up for it. I wish I could show you guys my autograph I got from him. Friends with me on that, like Stan Lee. I really wish I would have Excelsior. I love that moment in the second Avengers movie, like drinks the that's like from Asgard or whatever, or whatever that was, and he's like Excelsior, and he's just like he's all drunk. That's one of the best cameos. But yeah, we lost Angel. I'm all alone. What do I do? All right. Well, anyway, so Arkansas Comic-Con, we went, and I met Kevin Conroy, which is amazing. It's my profile picture on Facebook right now. But we also met and Peter May. Why am I adding an extra Y? Anyway, Mayhew passed away a while back, and I never got to meet him. But the new guy that's playing Chewbacca, and we got Angel back. Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done yet? Let me go back up to it. Where is it? Angel the Laughing Owl, ladies and gentlemen. I need to figure out a way to have that more like available so I can use it. Anyway,
You might want to probably think about putting it as a little, I don't know if it would be in your title, but maybe a little hashtag in your channel, or maybe somewhere where you can remember. Maybe do it on your Twitter and then pin it, or some place where you can remember to keep it so often.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So at Comic-Con, the guy that's playing Chewbacca now, like in the new Star Wars movies, was there, and I wasn't going to. I only had money for like Kevin Conroy, because it was like a certain amount of money for picture and autograph over here, and I just hung it up yesterday, and it just like I could take the camera off and show you, but I'm not even gonna bother with it. But Batman Mask of the Phantasm is like, there's the Dark Knight movie and plus Mask of the Phantasm. Yes, it's an animated Batman movie, but it's like it's the bet. Like if you guys have never watched, if you're a Batman fan even a little bit, watch Mask of the Phantasm, because it is like it's right under the Dark Knight for me as best Batman movies in general. Anyway, the newest Chewbacca, I don't know, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I pronounce it as Jonas, but it's Joonas. But anyway, I went ahead and paid $20 to get his selfie, and Ashley got this signed by him. Try to get this. There's Harrison Ford on there. He wrote to Ashley, and he drew like a little Chewbacca face, but that's Jonas's. That's the Chewbacca that's been playing in the recent Star Wars movies. So in a way, I still met Chewbacca, even though I wish I could have met Peter Mayhew, but definitely an amazing piece. I told her like she needs to hang this up by like her side of the bed or something, but she's like, no, keep it in the studio. It's more of a studio thing, because I have posters on the wall. I have Kevin Conroy's signature now, which what I did is Mask of the Phantasm movie. I bought the poster for Kevin Conroy to sign, and he complimented it. I felt good about that. He was like, "Oh, this is awesome," because I know that probably the whole day he didn't have anybody for him to sign that. People probably had him sign the whole, because I have the box set for the Batman animated series from the 90s, like the Blu-rays. I bet a lot of people got that signed.
Has Warner ever even released the '90s Batman animated series as a complete collection? Because I know they released a few season sets, but I think the Batman animated series had maybe 3 or 4 seasons in its run, and I've never really seen a full set be released by Warner.
Well, they just released it on Blu-ray, the whole thing, and I still need to get it. But like I was saying, that I bet a lot of people were taking it there to get it signed. Super nice guy. I love Kevin Conroy to death, but the best interaction was with Jonas Chewbacca, because he was so nice. He was way too tall for his own good. He literally can't, because he's Chewbacca. He's 7 foot tall. Like the guy that's playing him is 7 feet tall. Like I think on the dot, rather 7 feet or a little bit more. But I'm only like 5'6" or 7, like probably 5'6". I'm really short. So he comes around the corner, and I just like tap Ashley. I'm like, he's right there, and she was freaking out too. Like, but we actually had like a moment. We were first in line to talk to him, and we actually kind of just had like a little interaction. This one guy came over and was talking about like, oh, I think he said in like that. For one, don't say that to the guy that's playing in the movie. Anyway, he was super. That guy was that guy was super rude, and he kind of distracted him. So we didn't really get to like talk like to him for very long, but it was a good solid 5 minutes of being right there in front of him at his panel while he signs Ashley's picture. And I got a selfie with him. But if you go to my Facebook, he's you know what? I'm gonna link my Facebook just so you guys can have the ability to chat with me whenever, and most of you probably already actually add me, but I do. I may be a YouTuber, but I do have a personal Facebook that I don't post videos on. It's just like a casual, like it's just my way to talk to people and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys a link if any of you want to add me. I am totally okay with that. I'm not.
Yeah. Message me your Facebook so I can add you because for me, I don't post very much status on my Facebook. But
I
every
don't
so
either. I
often,
just use it to like talk to other people and share fun. Every now and then there'll be a funny meme or something. I'll hit share. Whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, definitely. If you guys ever want to talk, and Jackie sent me a friend request. Thank you so much, Jackie. I look forward to chatting for sure. For sure. That was stupid. I will never do that again. All right, Angel, I'm gonna go get food now.
I love you, man.
Is my okay? I actually know that MySpace is actually still a thing, but no.
MySpace is
No.
MySpace is pretty much dead for a lot of people, even though it's still up and such. I think that every year it's losing more and more people, and soon enough it will be a dead site. Because I didn't even use MySpace when it came out in the early 2000s, because I didn't start using social media until about 2010 when I created my first Twitter account, which is still the one that I have linked to my YouTube channel. And I joined Facebook in 2011, and I created my first YouTube channel, which is not my current one, because I originally joined YouTube in 2011 as well, but it was under a different channel name, which is pretty much abandoned by now. It was a channel for me to do movie collection updates back when movie communities used to be really big here on YouTube, and my channel was under the name of Box Office Hero.
Of course it was, Angel. Of course it was. Yes, thank you for the friend requests, people. I appreciate that. I actually got more than I thought I would doing that. Usually I try to tell people, and yes, Plan 9, if you go deeper into like my photos, creepy. No, I'm kidding. If you go like the other guy I had met there is like the really tall guy. That's Chewbacca, and then the one that that's my profile photo is.
And just out of curiosity, back in 2016 or 2015, what did you think of the viral clip of the Chewbacca mom?
The whole thing about like their moms having the same name.
Well, actually, there was like this viral clip where a person was live streaming on her Facebook profile and unboxing a Chewbacca mask, and she was laughing at her own reaction.
Oh, Chewbacca mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
She made a lot of money off of that. I think she like became famous because of putting on that mask and doing a video. But I like her. I think she's cool. I kind of wish I knew her like more because she seems really cool. Angel, do you play video games?
Yeah, I saw that. To answer your question, DITC, I have a PS4 system, and I'm leaning towards getting a Xbox One S as well. But the games I have right now are last year's Spider-Man, two different Tomb Raider games, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. And the last one that I played was Spider-Man, because I played it just a couple days ago, and I haven't been able to.
I love that game so much. I don't own it because I don't own a PS4, but I told Ashley, I was like, if I ever get a PS4, it's gonna be I'm gonna get it with Spider-Man for sure.
And I kind of thought that Spider-Man would have like been available for Xbox as well, but I guess since Spider-Man is a Sony product, it's only available for the PS system since PlayStation is owned by Sony.
Yeah. I have Xbox One, and I'm still looking to get a PS4. That's something else you guys can add me on if you have Xbox. Like, I'm totally open to talking to people. I love jumping into parties with people, and I have like a few, and party I mean chat room, whatever you call it on Xbox. That's what it's called on there. Is a party, party of people, I guess. But I love talking to my friends on there. Like I have a little group of friends that I play games with and stuff, and a lot recently too. But definitely enjoy Xbox and the whole community and like and everything. But yeah. Been playing a lot of solo games too, like just single player games. I love diving into a story and Dreamcast.
Yeah, I played a N64 back in the '90s when it came out, and I had a lot of fun playing with my other family, like my like my brothers and sisters, because we would always play against each other in Mario Kart 64.
I loved Mario Kart Double Dash on GameCube. That game was so amazing. That was the only Mario Kart I really ever played. I loved it. It's like where you could have two people on the cart and you like switch. Like you can make them like one jumps to the driver's seat, one like stays behind to throw stuff. So you control the driver riding on the back, like throwing weapons and like turtle shells and all that to wreck the other drivers is so much fun. Hit me up when you get a PS4. Yeah, I get that a lot, Plan. I get that a lot. I get a lot of people that are like, "Hey, whenever you get a PS4, let's play games." Actually, someone at work that I know, shout out to Bobby. He has a PS4, and he told me that Modern Warfare, which I'm gonna get Modern Warfare, has crossplay. So people that have PS4, so I told him like we'll definitely be playing then because I have Xbox One and he has PS4, so definitely gonna be trying to play some Modern Warfare with him because he's a huge like Modern Warfare Call of Duty like type of guy. Like that's like what he only plays, and he's one of those. He's one of those. No, I'm kidding.
Because for a second there, I thought the Modern Warfare became its own franchise, but I thought I remember Modern Warfare being part of Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know. Mario Kart now on iOS. Might have to check that out. I think my friends on Xbox told me. Like somebody mentioned that, Jackie. Somebody actually mentioned that to me. I think it kind of went right over my head, but but yeah, thank you for that information. Definitely gonna be checking that out. Oh man, so I think I'm gonna start wrapping it up. I still need to eat dinner. I would go the 2 hour mark, but like if I'm being honest, I think the 2 hour rule is only going to be like when I'm 12 o'clock where I'm at, so it's technically Sunday already, so it's the Sunday stream. Anyway, so because I told Ian like, so what do you think of that? And I was like, I like it just because, and for him he does now, but that first hour goes way too fast. But if we had more people in here, I probably definitely would go 2 hours and probably then some. But like with it being 12 and I started a little bit late, I'm definitely gonna start wrapping it up. I'll wrap it up on hour and 30-minute mark. Because I still gotta have dinner.
Because I believe that the stream that you did a couple weeks ago was like the 2 hours and the 15 minutes almost or more.
Yeah, I told myself after that, I was like, yeah, I like doing those, but I'm gonna start like making the max 2 hours on like pretty like on the as much as I can get it close. But I mean, obviously I have the choice. Obviously, I have the choice to make it shorter if I wish, and this is just one of those situations where um, I'm definitely eager to have dinner, like and all that. So
Yeah, I think you're
another
eager
another
to.
30 minutes another 30 minutes might torture me just a little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah, yeah.
even though I love talking to you guys.
I think that you are eager to eat dinner after seeing my delicious pizza.
Yep, and that's exactly why I'll be doing it right now. Like, I don't think Angel saw that, or he would be laughing. That's exactly
Because
what I
you
did. That's
froze it.
exactly what I did, Angel. I was like, all right, I'm gonna eat it now. Never mind. Like, sharing is caring, Angel. Just know that.
I love you,
Um,
man. Thank-
even though I know that if you could hand a piece through the screen, you probably would.
yeah, it would. It's just there's no virtual transportation at all. Because I've always seen animated films and future movies have it to where you can transfer a piece of pizza from one person to
Yeah,
another, and it'll go through digitally.
yeah. Plan 9. Yes, thank you so much, and thank you for the Facebook request. That's awesome. Chat with you sometime. Get to know you a little better. That's kind of the whole point of my streams like that. I get to be able to know you guys more and be able to interact and people can join. By the way, like I meant to say that at the beginning of the stream, that would have been more useful. But for future streams, just know that you can actually join the stream itself. Like that's how I even invite Angel on. Is I just send him the link to the stream, and then he joins and has his camera set up and everything, and it's a fun time. But I would like to thank Angel for being my co-host on this again.
Yeah, and I wish that there was more people on here, but it was great hanging around with you, and glad that everyone got a kick out of my gigantic finger.
Gigantic finger. Oh man, too much, man. I almost hang on.
You have a great night there, Trav. I'll see you again later. If you want some humor next week, I'm going to be doing a open mic night next Friday at 5 p.m. my time, which will be 7 p.m. Your time.
Definitely subscribe to Angel's channel if you haven't already, and obviously if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to me, what are you doing? Subscribe. Anyway, so love you guys. Thank you for joining. Jackie, Elizabeth, we lost Angel early, but okay, whatever. Jackie, Angel, Plan 9, DITC, good fellow longtime subscriber of mine. Thank you so much for joining. I recognize your name. Captain Akron. There was a bunch of other, Larry, Butterball, and all of the above. Thank you. And you guys will be seeing here in at least a couple of days. But I'm gonna jump back into it. Try about and peace out. Bye. I don't think it ended yet.